The worst case I've ever seen, judge hands down 3 life sentences to a nigga. But you know you ain't got no goddamn possibility of parole after that whole goddamn. You might as well just put it up. On God, fool, just put it up, goddamn. Go in no time though, fool. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment what y'all want to see next. Tell the hemoglobin to share that bit with a friend. Tell a friend, goddamn. Follow me on the gram, goddamn, at STA KT and at ReallyKT for the bitches that comment talking about that they can't hear me. Again, babe.
I am not sorry
This shit not funny.
for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. O'Neill,
All right.
listen, stop right.
What?
Stop, listen to me.
I'm not
going to raise your voice again.
I'm not going to raise my voice again. I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom. I can sentence you without you being present.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't conduct
I
yourself.
understand, Your Honor.
Thank you.
This nigga
But I will
crazy.
say
What a nigga crazy as
I'm
fuck.
sorry
Oh God.
for
What a nigga crazy
your
as fuck.
19 years I've been at this job. I've seen human beings killed at the hands of others in every way imaginable. You name it, I've seen it. Shootings, stabbings, drownings, suffocatings, blown apart by cars in DUI manslaughter cases. Horrible things. This is the worst case I have ever seen as far as the facts go.
How did these folks pass away? Drop a comment. Y'all let me know something. Go research this whole chat. Drop a comment. Chat. What's going on, chat?
Fire department when he testified.
Okay.
And when he said that he retrieved the body of Ronivio
Let me know something on real
from
shit.
the home. And all he could do was sob. It took every ounce I had not to start sobbing too. Because there is no way any person with any feeling could have witnessed or seen the photos of what occurred that night and not be haunted for the rest of your life. I know I will be. For the rest of my life, I'll be haunted by what I saw as far as the evidence. And just the abject.
What? She just put a curse on herself. I'm crying. That's that white shit. That's
And
that white shit.
I
Goddamn, oh God.
was aware because I reviewed a lot of the discovery ahead of time, as you well know, did a lot of in-camera inspection of a lot of documents. And I was aware there was some evidence, at least, that when you needed to recover from your gunshot wound, that neither your parents nor your Aisha, Miss Robinson, would let you come recover at their home. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not going to get into a dispute. I'm just mentioning there was some evidence referencing that in the records. And all I can think about, because I knew that Miss Barron was not with you romantically at the time. And I knew that she just out of the goodness of her heart let you come stay with her. And it is beyond tragic that that critical decision ended in so much horror for her and for her children. It is unspeakably cruel what happened as a result of that one decision. The way that Ms. Barron died was horrific, and that 911 call, which captured truly all of it. You've heard, and everyone who's heard that 911 call heard a death scream. If anybody ever wants to know what it sounds like before a human being dies, knowing that their death is imminent, that's exactly what it is. That was a death scream.
We're going to see if it's true.
But what happened to little Ronivia and to little Ronnie, but I'm going to focus on Ronivia because she was special. And you could tell Miss Barron had done everything she could to create a beautiful home for her family. I noticed that the Ronivia's bedroom, before you set it on fire, you could tell she tried so hard to make her feel like a princess. Kenyatta did everything she could. And I noticed too in the kitchen on the refrigerator, she put up magnets that said faith, love, family home. And then you know what else happened at the refrigerator during that night? It got splattered with blood all over it due to what happened. Little Ronivia, she couldn't scream, she couldn't run away, and she witnessed what you did to her mother as far as shooting her mother in the arm with the gunshot. She knew. And the horror that that child suffered. And she already had a life where she was born with challenges regarding her physical and her mental disabilities. But the pain and suffering that she suffered that night at your hands, unspeakable, absolutely unspeakable. And at the moment, that first time you struck her with that hatchet, and little Ronnie testified that all he could see was tears coming out of his sister's face. At that moment, that child knew, she was being betrayed in the cruelest, most tragic and sorrowful way that a child could ever be betrayed. She was being betrayed by her parent, the one person that should be there to protect their children and love them and keep them from harm. And that
I thought there was a robber or some
shit. Felt before she passed on from this earth was your utter, cruel betrayal to her. And I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true or not, I have no idea, but I read somewhere that souls pick their lives, and that they know exactly how difficult their lives are going to be before they enter into this world. And I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, Ronivia O'Neal is one of the bravest souls I have ever come across in my 54 years on this planet. One of the bravest ever, ever. Because she suffered so traumatically.
Those blank books?
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to sit with a book.
That shit crazy, fool. That was they dad, fool. I ain't even know they dad, fool. On God, that shit crazy, fool. On God, that was they dad, fool. And that nigga was ugly as fuck, but you killed the mama. Did the mama? Did the mama pass away too, fool? Cause it said 3 life sentences. And I'm assuming that was just on account for each person. But I know they said the little girl and the other sibling, goddamn. And then he said he pew the mama in her arm. But did she pass away, fool? Y'all let me know something. That comment. Y'all let go do y'all research. Let me know something, fool. Pluto. Chillin', fool. I'm just making videos, fool. I'm just making videos, fool. I ain't doing it. I'm just making videos, fool. Huh? What? I just making video, Pluto. What? Alright. That it for this video, fool. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all comment what y'all want to see next, fool. I'm gonna see y'all next video, my big.